Going with the 7. Just needs this one to kick right. A quality shot, that. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This is their look at birdie.
A putt for a place in the top 10. Solid par putt, that. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Oh, so close. Putting for a par now.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. As we head now to the par 5 next. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one needs to kick left. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. A bogey putt awaits. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Teeing off now on the 9th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Why don't we catch up with Rickie Fowler? Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Second shot here on the 9th. Ooh, back there, horsey. Unable to find the green on this one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
How close was that to going down? Opportunity to make their par. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Nicely done.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Now 4 back after that hole. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Putting for a par here. Okay, steady now. And this putt to move into the top 20. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this... Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
This one's right of the green.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And he needs this to save par. It looks like he pushed that one. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Playing from around 150 yards here. That's a pretty handy shot. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Well struck. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Appears to have overcooked this one. Well done. I will take that also into the top 5 now. finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Awesome stuff.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just 2 shots behind. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt to move into a tie for 1st. Fair effort that. Good birdie. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's head to the final hole of this round. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's currently tied for the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. It was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.